In the dark, moving faster than we can see, a single cell fractures into dozens, kicking off a biological clock ticking uninterrupted for 9 months. For a mother named Lucia, that clock was well underway. She was successfully navigating the early hurdles of her first and second trimesters, settling into the familiar physical rhythm of pregnancy. During these months, expectant parents begin mapping out the future. They buy specific clothes, pick out a single name, and form rigid expectations about how their family will grow. To keep that plan on track, they rely on a strict schedule of medical checkups. These routine scans provide a crucial sense of control during the highly volatile first half of gestation. By the time Lucia reached the 6-month mark, she was walking into the clinic for what should have been a standard checkpoint on a completely predictable roadmap. But that routine timeline establishes a false sense of security. It leaves expectant parents entirely exposed to the sudden, hidden pivots biology can take when no one is looking. Lucia was inside her doctor's office, lying back for a standard mid-pregnancy ultrasound, fully expecting the monitor to show exactly what she had seen on previous visits. Instead, the doctor revealed an anomaly that completely erased her assumptions of the past 6 months. The scan showed 2 distinct heartbeats. Lucia was carrying twins. This chart illustrates the probability of discovering a multiple pregnancy over time. We see a high likelihood of detection in the early weeks, but notice how the curve drops sharply into the second trimester. Finding a second baby this late nearly flatlines. The immediate shock of the screen had her first, but within moments, that disbelief gave way to an overwhelming surge of excitement and absolute joy. She took the revelation straight to her family. As the news rippled outward, their reactions mirrored hers perfectly, pure, joyful astonishment at the sudden expansion of their future. Suddenly, the entire landscape of her pregnancy shifted. What began as a standard, expected biological process instantly multiplied into a rapidly escalating physical and emotional test. Pushing through the final trimester with twins carries a completely different physical toll. The body is taxed at double the rate, stretching the mother's endurance to its absolute limits. This graph breaks down average delivery windows. The top bar shows standard singleton gestation, while the bottom shows the earlier average for twins. For Lucia, making it to week 39 is a massive medical achievement, pushing well past the typical delivery threshold. Exactly at that 39-week mark, the waiting ended. Labor initiated, forcing an immediate, high-stakes logistical pivot directly to the hospital environment. Once there, the process moved aggressively fast. The biological clock that had been ticking for nearly a year compressed, culminating in a highly concentrated labor that lasted just 4 hours. Those 4 hours stood in stark contrast to the sprawling 9 months of anticipation. It was a brief, incredibly grueling physical sprint at the very end of a marathon. That compressed window of intense labor served as the ultimate physical crucible, finally releasing the mounting biological tension that had built up over 39 weeks. The immediate aftermath in the delivery room was pure relief. Lucia's newborn twins arrived, instantly capturing the attention and the hearts of everyone in the room. Today, we can see the full outcome of that intense medical journey. Those 2 tiny arrivals have successfully grown into healthy, beautiful children. Lucia's specific timeline provides a clear map of a high-stakes pregnancy, but it also points to something much broader: the sheer, quiet endurance required of every mother. Total unpredictability stands as the defining rule of the journey to motherhood. If you are lucky enough to have a loving mom who navigated that unpredictability for you, take a moment right now. Tap the like button, subscribe, drop some hearts in the comments, and share this with her as a reminder of her strength. The true measure of this journey lies in a mother's ability to take massive, sudden disruptions and transform them into a lifetime of enduring love.